Hello guys, today we're going to talk about the episode 2, Godmothers. So this one aired on October 9th, 1981. It's about 48-ish minutes long. It has 7.0 out of 10 on IMDb with about 90-ish user votes. It guest stars Kathleen Nolan, who was in The Real McCoys, and directed by Michael Veyer, or Veger. I don't know if the J's like a H or a J, but directed by him. He did the Fantasy Island series. So basically what happens is, a few inmates, one of them's pregnant, they break out of prison and they kidnap David, because David's job is, driving a truck, and they use him to transport them. Well, truck breaks down and shenanigans. So, one big notable thing about this is the cast is mostly female, which is actually pretty cool for the time, because I don't remember a lot of shows in the 70s being majority female. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. There might be something, because 70s was a pretty provocative time for TV, like shows like All in the Family and all that. I mean, there were shows with mostly, or not all, African American actors, so I think there would be a female one. I'm not quite sure. That's actually, on a side note, that's actually something interesting. One of the first all-female TV shows. Like, that'd be an interesting thing to check out. But yeah, I find it interesting in this. Unfortunately, it's not. If this episode came a little, that's kind of the theme here. A lot of these episodes would be fine if they came earlier in the series, but after some big stuff, big big shit episodes, people expected a little more. And it didn't help the studios weren't really backing them either at the time at this point, because they were kind of thinking, we're done with this show, we're going to cancel it, even though people were still watching it, and people making them still wanted to make them. Studios just thought it was enough. Which is weird because the Superman movies were huge in the 70s. You would think the superhero thing would start kicking up. Unfortunately, once the 80s came, superhero stuff kind of fell by the wayside again. It didn't really kick back up again until Batman in '89. I'm sorry, I'm getting off track with this episode. There's just not a lot happening. There's some. I guess Hulk action's pretty decent. It is. And there is. The characters are likable enough. There's kind of this. Even the guards in the prison, all of them are lady actresses too, which is cool. The character for the bad cop is kind of written kind of like obsessed over catching them for some reason, but they never go into why. It would be kind of interesting to see why, because she was like really obsessed, like borderline murder. But yeah, it's a fine episode. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just, again, if this came out earlier in the series, it probably would have done better. Yeah, that's kind of the theme. Unfortunately, there's not really a lot of other episodes. There is a couple decent ones I'll get to soon, but yeah, it's it's okay. I wouldn't call it a must watch, except for the fact that, again, it's a mostly all lady cast. So if you want to check it out for that, that's a good reason to. But if you're just doing a quick binge through, I don't know, as an outside of the cast, I don't know if the story and everything, I don't know if that's really. And plus, as a Hulk episode, it's just kind of there. It's good, but not fantastic. So think of it as you can it, you can decide for yourself if it's worth it or not. But I think it's worth at least one watch. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like the videos, and have a good day.